darling. Here, let's go.
Mommy.
All right,
There you go.
say goodbye. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Say goodbye.
Annabelle, I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am about everything that happened.
Thank you, Quint.
I mean,
I'm sorry, too.
we all feel pretty bad about what you've been through.
Looking very pretty tonight, Annabelle.
What do you mean tonight? She always looks good. Spoken like a man in love.
All right, you guys, you're very sweet, but you don't have to do this.
Do what?
Trying to make me feel better.
We're just trying to make you feel comfortable, that's all.
I know. But your mother wishes I weren't even here.
Nola, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing okay, actually. I feel pretty lucky because it's been a lot easier, than I had trouble with Stacy. Yeah. I think I learned more about Dad tonight than I've known my whole life. I think everybody really loved him.
Yeah?
If we have a son, we're gonna name him Thomas.
Thomas Henry.
You two must be really excited about the baby.
I'll tell you, I know it's 6 months away, but I can hardly wait.
Well, you're going to have to. Besides, there's a whole stack of books beside the bed you can read.
I know. I've been reading a great deal about natural childbirth.
Really? You planning on being there?
Oh, yes. He was there when we placed the order, and he's going to be there when we take the delivery. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, she's all right. I just can't do anything right tonight.
Does she still feel responsible?
Yeah, and I don't know what the hell to do about it either.
Well, I don't think there's very much you can do. I think it's time for somebody else to do something.
What do you mean?
She means me, Tony.
Easy to fall in love, It's so easy.
Morning, darling.
Oh, good morning. And how is the bride-to-be this morning?
Never been.
Apparently.
Uh-oh. Now, wait a minute. What happened to those sofas? They were supposed to be here by today.
Or would you care for a cup of coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. I've been drowning in it all morning.
Well, how long have you been up?
Oh, I got up with the birds.
What's the matter? Couldn't sleep, huh?
No, I was just going over our menu for Thanksgiving with Cook.
You?
Yes, me. What's wrong with that?
Well, it doesn't seem like that'd be your, cup of tea.
Don't you ever mention anything about tea ever again. Do you hear me?
Yes. Good. So tell me, what culinary delights have you planned for us at dinner,
Well, we're going to have a lovely big fat goose with fresh artichoke hearts and, champagne, of course. And then we're going to have a just perfect little watercress salad, followed by a scrumptious pumpkin mousse.
You sound as if you're going all out.
I am. I have to impress my in-laws.
The Lewises will be here.
In force.
Sounds great. A traditional Thanksgiving dinner.
Now, darling, come sit. This is what I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
Now, are you and your little family going to be joining us?
As far as I know.
All of them?
You mean the Reardons?
Yes, I mean the Reardons. After all, if they're going to be with us, I think I should plan for a little less sophisticated food, Have a little beer, maybe a keg of beer and pretzels and some pickles and hot dogs.
Vanessa, I don't think I care for your tone of voice.
What tone of voice?
The condescending one, the one with the claws fully extended.
Darling, I promise to be nice to your wife, not to you.
Vanessa, just because you became engaged to Billy and you seem to be getting everything you want, that does not negate our little arrangement about Nola.
Wait! Now, you can't expect me to carry that burden for the rest of my life, Quentin, after all.
What burden is that, Vanessa? And Quentin, tell me about this arrangement. I want to know about it right now. Well, what is it? Just don't stand there. Tell me, what is this arrangement?
Keep your voice down, Nola. I don't want you to alarm Daddy.
Daddy is upstairs playing with Stacy, and I will raise my voice as loud as I want to until I find out what's going on here.
Nola, this is nothing for you to worry about.
Really, darling, it has nothing to do with you.
It does, too, have to do with me. I heard my name when I was standing right outside. It said something about our arrangement about Nola or something. What is it, Quentin?
Well, it's a surprise. That's what...
Vanessa, let me handle this, all right?
I told you this was never going to work out. She was bound to find out about it.
Perhaps if you would have tried hard.
I did try hard.
Nola,
You knew this promise would be absolutely impossible for me to keep.
I didn't want you to find out this way.
What did you promise him, Vanessa?
Well, I promised him that if he would help me keep my job at Spaulding, then I would be nice to you.
You didn't.
I did.
How could you do that to me?
I thought I was doing it for you.
You bribed your own sister to be nice to me? Am I that awful?
It wasn't exactly bribery, darling.
Don't call me darling.
Nola, now listen, I just wanted for you and Vanessa to get along better. That's all. I didn't want her to hurt your feelings
Quentin,
anymore.
I am not a baby. I can fight my own battles, especially with her.
Fine. That's exactly what I would like. Let's just drop the pretense.
Vanessa, would you stay out of this? This is between Nola and me.
There's nothing between you and me as far as I'm concerned.
Nola, where are you going?
I'm going to have Thanksgiving dinner with my mother and people who care about me where I belong.
Nola?
Nola, darling, come back. What am I going to do with my goose?
Stuff it, Vanessa.
Oh, Christ.
Mom!
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Baby doll.
Here, hold her, Mom.
Sure thing. Why are you here, dear?
Oh, we're going to have Thanksgiving dinner with you, Mom.
You are? Where's Quentin?
Well, after what he did to me today, I never want to see him again.
Well, am I my mom?
Tell me why you're so mad at Quentin.
I'm gonna go check things out at company.
Sit down, Lola. Nola, oh, there you are. Come home with me, really, you must. Hello.
Hello.
I have a car waiting outside, and darling little Stacy will just love those little push-button windows that go up and down, you know.
Vanessa, what did Quentin do to get you to come over here?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It was Billy who talked me into it.
Terrific.
Nola, would you please tell me what's going on?
I'll be right back.
Sit down, Lola. Lola, I don't believe we've met. I'm Vanessa Chamberlain. I'm Nola's sister-in-law. How do you do?
How do you do?
Listen, Vanessa, you can just go right back where you came from and you tell Quentin that Stacy and I are having Thanksgiving dinner where we belong on 7th Street.
Honey, we're going over to Ed Maureen's for dinner.
Mother. Happy Thanksgiving!
Hello, Mrs. Case.
I just came by to pick up my casserole from the other night.
Oh, that was a wonderful wake, Bee.
Why don't you sit down, Mrs. Casey?
Mrs. Casey, I don't believe we've met. I'm Vanessa Chamberlain. I'm Nola's sister-in-law. How do you
Oh, another Chamberlain.
Will you stop introducing yourselves to people? Will you stop it and go home? Vanessa, go
Yes,
home.
darling. Please come back with me, really. Quentin is going to be absolutely devastated if you don't.
You know what? You can tell Quentin, come here, sweetie, that Stacy and I are having dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, by ourselves. Thank you very much, Mother, at the boarding house, and we'll be in much better company than we would have been with you.
Would you tell me what you're talking about?
Are they splitting up?
Oh, excuse me.
Sit down.
Down. Nola, for the last time, please come home. Quentin is just going to pine away if you don't.
I'm not doing anything today. I could go.
Will you just go home? Not you, Mrs. Stacy. Sit down. You, Vanessa. Now, listen, maybe Quentin can get you to do anything that he wants, but he can't make me eat with you.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. Farewell.
Oh, isn't she a lovely girl?
Be quiet, Mrs. Casey. Sit down, Lola. Nola, tell me what's going on. Now.
What we're going to do. Will you come on with me, Mrs. Casey? I tell you what, we're going to do... Mrs. Casey, now we're going to help you out here. We're going to take this food out to Bee's car. Won't that be fun? Yes, and you know what else? I would just love it if you would show me your house. Bee says it is such a showplace.
Oh, yes. I think it's very nice.
Uh-huh.
The only thing is I can't go yet because I forgot to tell me about my new tangerine painting.
Well, I'm sure she'll
So I
forgive you.
have to
Let's
stay
go,
until she
Mrs.
comes
Casey.
back.
Oh, goodbye, Mrs. Casey. Thank you, Lola.
See you soon, Bee.
Oh. I forgot to tell you about my new tangerine. Be sure that you say something nice about me to that nice,
Yes,
lovely,
Mrs. Casey.
lovely
Say
sister-in-law
goodbye now,
of yours.
Mrs. Casey. Goodbye.
And
No.
tell her what a beautiful outfit it was.
Bye. Baby went right down. She must be exhausted.
Oh, thank you, Mother.
All right, now I want you to tell me exactly what Quentin did that got you so angry.
All right, Mother, you want to know? You want to know? Quentin bribed Vanessa to be nice to me and to keep it a secret.
What else?
That's it.
That's
It?
I am so mad.
You mean to tell me you left your husband alone on Thanksgiving Day because he wanted his sister to be nice to you?
Mother, he bribed her.
Nola, that's ridiculous.
Whose side are you on?
Oh, when you came storming in here, I thought at least he'd beaten you up or run off with another woman or something.
Mother, my husband hurt me emotionally, and I thought that that would at least matter to my own mother.
Honey, of course it matters to me.
You know, act like it.
Well, dear, you are pregnant. And you have to remember that pregnant women are emotional.
No, Mother, I'm not emotional. I am not emotional. No. No, I am just very angry at what Quentin did to me. That's all. That is it.
Nola, I'd like to talk to you.
We have nothing to say to each other.
Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. I'm going to go look at the baby or something, and you two stay here and settle this ridiculous argument.
I understand that Vanessa couldn't convince you to come home.
Well, maybe if you would have paid her a little more, she would have been more convincing.
I didn't... Oh, no. No. You're not going to make me angry about all this. Now, listen, I understand you're upset with me for what I did.
You know, if you would have been a little... You know, if you were so understanding, why did you do what you did?
Well, I didn't like the way Vanessa was behaving toward you.
Quentin, don't you think that I can take care of myself?
Oh, no.
Get away from me! Get away! Get away!
No, hey. Look, Nola, I just didn't want you to be humiliated.
Oh, boy, you love playing that nice guy part, don't you?
Look, I didn't like the way she was being so rude and insulting toward you.
That's so sweet.
I wanted you to think that Vanessa had a change for the better.
Do you think that I am that dumb?
Well, I just didn't like the way she was being so small-minded and petty.
Well, you said it. I didn't.
No, look. It worked,
I
didn't
said get away from me. Get away!
Nola, you want me to like Maureen and Tony and all your other brothers and sisters, don't you?
But I wouldn't have paid him off just to be nice to you.
That was my mistake. That was my mistake, Nola. And I apologize.
Well, you should.
Well, I do.
All right, okay. All right, I accept your apology.
Good. Thank you. Now, come on. Now, let's go home.
No, I can't, Quentin. I can't. I just can't go. I can't. I can't sit at that dinner table with all those people and pretend that nothing happened. I would look like a fool.
Come on, Nola. Think about it.
No, Quentin, there is just nothing to think about. Nothing at all. I'm going to sit right here where I belong.
You belong to me.
I what?
No, no, wait a minute. I didn't mean it
Now,
that
listen,
way.
you don't own me, Quentin.
No, I didn't say that. I owned you.
Well,
You're my
so
wife.
what?
I'm
So
your
what?
husband.
You know, maybe
you
you can
and
tell
me
your
and
sister
your
what you
daughter,
want.
we've
You
owned
can't
at my
tell
home.
me what to do.
Now, look, Nola. Nola, I apologize. I said I was sorry.
I heard you the first time.
Well, I'm not going to stand here and grovel.
Good. I don't want to listen to it anymore. Go home.
All right. All right. I will.
Good.
But I'll be back.
Oh, sure you will.
Count on it, lady.
Go, get out of here. Oh.
Nola, where is Quentin going?
Oh, he's going home.
Nola, that pride of yours is going to get you in a lot of trouble one of these days.